I see Nigerians and the people in the country are like people put in freezer. I see the people in the country put inside the freezer. When I look at the freezer, I say, what kind of freezer is this? Are they going to block inside the freezer, or they are going to freeze inside the freezer? God said, no, they are not freezing inside the freezer, but they are busy cooling off while the house is burning. Tomorrow people will come out. Hey, why should the Buhari be the president? Why should the Tinubu be the president? Why should the so be the president? Why should the PDP be the this? Why should the APC be the this? What are the people doing right now? Are they creating awareness of what they want? Are they busy telling the people in power or people in coming power what they want? Are they ready now to tell the whole world and tell the people in the country the right thing they want? How many people are campaigning on good governance? How many people are campaigning on what is right and what is not right? Or everybody busy inside the freezer, sleeping inside the freezer, and the house is on fire? When the fire has consumed all the things in the house, everybody will come, hey, house has burnt. Oh. The Lord said, I should tell them they should be careful to avoid the house burning and the people inside the house burning. I see a lot of men of God right there in the big churches with the big cathedral and very big altars and very big mighty cathedral capacity auditorium and all big cathedrals busy chasing shadow. But the time that we are to get things right is now. And they are not ready and willing to contribute on how to get things right. Many are busy chasing the shadow. Many are busy now chasing the shadow and chasing the rat. The house is on fire. The house is on fire. When are people going to rise up to occasion, rise up to challenge, rise up to difficulty, rise up to awareness, rise up to understand and know that this is the time we need to get it right or never? When I talk about getting it right, people think I'm trying to, as a major prophet of God, I'm trying to become a politician or trying to be this and that. I am not a politician. I'm a prophet of God. And the prophet of God is the prophet that prophesies to nations, whether they like it or not, because people you don't expect will rule you. People you don't care, people you don't even, this is not the right person, they will rule you. They will rule you. They are not coming to lead you, they are coming to rule you. There's difference between leadership and rulership. They will rule you. It is time for we to pray. It is time for we to begin to create what is called awareness. It is time for we to begin to bring out what we want, how we want it, and the right thing that we want. Not to come and begin to say, oh, we are sleeping. And when you are sleeping, finally when you wake up and begin to complain, oh, why should this person be the president? He is the president because he has worked hard. Don't tell me that after all these people have worked harder and pushed and used all the consultation, all the long leg, everything, money and the rest of them and come up there, it is going to be called the reward of hard labor. It's not going to be called, oh, Nigerians choose him, Nigerians elevated him, Nigeria whatever. It's going to be what is called hard labor reward. Hard labor reward. People are busy now sleeping, while people that are sick, people that are not strong enough are busy working hard. After they have worked hard, and at the end of it all, they get what they worked for by merit and they enter there. You will come out tomorrow and begin to stand on the altar to speak big grammar. I hear men of God and some people that are busy now. Oh, I want to endorse this. I want to endorse that. If that one did not come, I will not allow him to be president. If this one did not come to my church to come and see me, to come and see that, it will not allow him to be a president. You have power to endorse who will be a president. Use the power you have now to make sure that we get the right thing now, not tomorrow. Use the power that you have to get things right. If there's anybody that should be endorsing who become president or who not become president, I think it's a prophet that has what is called evidence of prophetic calling. I think it should be prophet that has what is called constant accuracy in the prophetic regarding election and everything about election, I think they are the people that should be talking about endorsement. But this time is not a time to talk about endorsement, because we have many things in our hands that we need to look into and check out the problem of this nation and the people in the country, what we're passing through now, because we are busy chasing the rat, chasing the shadow while the house is on fire. People you don't expect will rule you. And the rulership you are going to take is not going to be a rulership of kindness. It's going to be a rulership of fire and edge of sword. 2014, 2013, and 2014, I kept on prophesying here, telling the country what is coming. It is time we would have all joined hands together. Get it right. Whoever comes there will follow what we have gotten right. It's not about the people going to the seat. It's about the Nigerians. What are we ready? It's about the people. What are we ready to now draft out and pursue now? We are talking about, hey, they talk about fuel, don't cost. That. This one, not there. Why this? Why that? You people have not brought your manifesto. You people don't have agenda. You people don't have what is called the face of what you want. If you come to my house and I have all kind of food, and you sit down there and you say you are hungry, and you don't say, please, do you have food? I would like to. And then you have the opportunity to ask whether you want a rice or you want a fried yam or whatever. You don't say anything. I can bring Gary, put water, say take. So you don't blame the owner of the house. You don't blame the people that take the power as people in leadership, but you blame yourself that has not brought out what we want. The youth of the nation, it is time for you to create awareness of what we want. We know what we want. Everybody in our heart, we know what we want. And are we selling what we want to the people that are coming out? And how many of them are ready to buy into what we are selling to them? How many of them are ready to accept what we are bringing out for them? Or we kept quiet and kept inside the freezer, remain in the freezer there until everything has gone wrong. Then you come out there and begin to complain. I cry and I cry and I cry and I cry because when I see some of these things going off, and I don't know who else to blame or where to go or what to say. Should I blame God that God has not done what He's supposed to do for us, or I should blame ourselves? Should I say, God, you are the cause, or should I say we ourselves are the cause? Now we are busy complaining. Some are looking for who to endorse. Some are saying they want to endorse this, endorse that. You have no power to endorse anybody. What you have to do is to pray for somebody, not you endorsing. We have many things in our hands to do now. What do we want the future of the people to be? What do we want the future of our children to be? What do we want the future of the nation to be? How do we want to live in this nation? Do we want to live together, or we want to live as friends and brothers and neighbors? Or how do we want to live? The youth are not telling us. The people are not telling us. Nigerians are not telling us. They are busy chasing shadow. Men of God, you are not telling us. Other people, you are not telling us. This is why the major prophet of God has come to this very live broadcast to be able to create what is called prophetic awareness. To create what is called prophetic awareness. Remember, before the people could be able to receive the promised land, the people hungered for it. The people prayed for it. Before the man called Abraham could enter into the promised land and his children later inherited the land, Abraham had to desire it. What are we desiring? Are we busy setting fire here and there? Are we busy playing blame, busy on the social media, promising and talking what cannot be real, while other people are busy working? When they have worked and worked, after they have worked and worked and worked, and then the hard labor pays them, you come out there and begin to complain. You are not doing anything today. You are not doing anything now. You are not doing anything about what tomorrow is going to bring up, because tomorrow has a lot of things. And when tomorrow comes, whatever it brings, Don't complain, because we have all the opportunity now. We have all the time now to now decide how we want and what we want, and raise the campaign and pray together and work together and agree together. Anybody coming from anywhere, we give the person what we want and present it. And everybody will now say, oh yes, this is what these people want, and this is what they are looking for, and that is what is coming to them. This is my piece of prophetic awareness that God asks me to open up to you people. Let the wise be wise. Let he that want to be wise be wise. But he that doesn't want to be wise, let him remain whatever he wants to be. Men of God, create awareness in your church. The kind of leadership we want. The kind of leadership the church wants. The kind of leadership the masses want. The kind of leadership the sheep want. The kind of leadership that should be the best. Let us begin to talk about it. As we are talking about it, whoever is coming here and there, wherever they are coming from, should be able to buy into what we are saying. When they buy into what we are saying, that is what will determine where we are going or where we are not going. I've spoken mine as a prophet. I know that this kind of word sometimes is not that sweet in the ear. But the best is that, I told you, is better than I would have told you. In the realm of the spirit, as I look at it, I see that people are right there in the freezer. The freezer is not a freezer to die, but a freezer to sleep and forget about, and then wake up in 2023 and 2024. Sleep and wake up in 2023, 2024. When you wake up 2023, 2024, the goal has been scored. And when the goal has been scored, don't complain, oh, JJ Okocha did not dribble well. Oh, Martin or Bafemi did not pass it, or Saze did not score the goal. Hey, that blah blah. Why they're supposed to pass to the center forward? They're supposed to pass. The ball is in the pitch now. It is time to play the ball. It's time to play the ball. But whenever I look up to heaven and I call upon God, I say, God, what do you want from me and what should I do? The Lord will say, let my heart relax. God knows what to do for his children. And so we need to pray. 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 Every case that is at hand need to be prayed about. Let something be done. Let everything be done. Let something be done. No stone should be on top of stone, so that we can be able to get a better way forward. Because all of these things has to do with tomorrow. Tomorrow. The pointing arrow is for tomorrow. I don't want to cry again tomorrow. I don't want to suffer again tomorrow. I don't want to be in pain again tomorrow. I don't want to blame anything again tomorrow. That is why we need to pray, and we need to sell our desire and what we want. Sell it out there. Whoever is coming to buy should be able to look at our manifesto, what we said and what we want, and then be able to buy into it. This is what will help us to achieve our desire and our goals in the name of Jesus.